Yeah. So there are all kinds of things that go into adulthood. And the lumps and bumps come because that's the way you learn and that's the way you develop. Similarly, is the Guyana story. So let me get into it. When I look back on childhood, I thought to myself, what a journey. I start like everybody else. You can't walk, you can't talk, you gotta depend on your parents for everything. And then, because you can't talk, all you could do is cry. And then I got to respond to you and take care of everything. And then you start to get mobile and you start to crawl around and thing. And you start hold on to get up. And then you fall down braps and you get up and go again. Guyana went through those. And then you start to climb up every way. And you want to run before you can walk. My father used to always say these words, don't run. That was his two famous words, don't run. As soon as he said, oh, we got running, don't run, because he don't want your fall down and blood come. I remember climbing stairs. Guyana has, well, in Guyana our homes were on stilts, so you got to go up these long stairs and your poor shin. Y'all get marked by your shin? Yes, you get marked on your shin because you bounce up your shin there many times, you stomp it too many times. That's the process of growth because you want to try and to climb. Guyana went through that. And you know when you're little, you gotta drink tea, you gotta eat soft food. You get 1 tooth, you get 2 teeth, you got 3 teeth. You don't get no full set of teeth yet, but you gotta eat. Yes, you gotta try and chomp on hard things and soft things. Yes. You drink Cirex. I know I can get some Cirex. My papa like Cirex, you know. Where you get Cirex from? I want Cirex. Yeah, you gotta drink your Cirex and you plant in pap. Say you go porridge, corn meal and so. Even rice pap, meta G, curry roti, all thing you start try out. That's little picnic. Little pepper, little salt, little sour, little sugar, little bitter. Life gonna give you all of that. And you grow up a little bit more and you start go to school and you start get influenced by friends and you start to flex that smell yourself and you start to develop and you want to talk back and you got ideas and you want to share them, you want to air them. You join organizations, you learn how to become a member in society. Guyana went through that. You become a young adult. That's where you flex more. You talk back to your parents, you start make your roads, you get your subjects, you get your career, you start to hang with different people, you start to look different, dress different, yeah. You're shaping it up, you're shaking it up, yeah. And then you become a full adult. And then you realize, oh man, I want to go back because you got to pay your own bills. You got to take charge of your own self and other people, yes. And everything. I told one of my students about adulting, she said, Professor, I don't like that. Because she used to spend in the credit card, but she don't know somebody else paying. I said, well, when you become an adult, you have to pay your own credit card. You say, what? I say, yes. And nobody gives you gifts. You gotta give people gifts. Ooh, she didn't like that. That's adulting. When I became an adult, I moved out of my father's house. I went to another house. I had my bedding, my bed, my chair, my table, my cabinet and all of that. I even buy food. I buy rice and thing, sugar, flour and so. And then me realize I can't cook because I get no stove. Me girl, do it, yes. You think you arrive, me not buy no stove. Me have to go to my neighbor for help me cook, yes. Yeah. So there are all kinds of things that go into adulthood. And the lumps and bumps come because that's the way you learn and that's the way you develop. Similarly is the Guyana story. So let me get into it.